our judges, my fellow queens, and all the gentlemen in the house. I welcome you all for this debate. My name is Asiimwe Karen Atenyi, Miss Tourism Contestant 2024, representing Masindi Municipality. Amwe Mukonga Kati by clan, and I'm a graduate in a Diploma of Information Technology. Thank you all for listening.
All right, now to start with, make us understand, how do you understand tourism and peace?
Thank you so much. Tourism is an activity whereby different people travel from one place to another to be able to explore different destinations, different values, and as well as different cultures. And then peace is the harmony that results from a place that has no fear and violence. A place without fear and violence is what I define as peace.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. And now, Asiimwe Karen, now getting straight to the question. Sustainable tourism practices not only protect the environment, but also support local economies and social structures. By ensuring that tourism development is responsible and inclusive, communities can experience long-term stability and peace, right? The question is, in what ways can sustainable tourism be promoted to achieve these goals? You have 5 minutes.
Thank you. Well, I'll give a brief background regarding sustainable tourism. Well, sustainable tourism is the kind of tourism where we are focusing on the future and now. Whatever we are taking account in, we are focusing on the future and now. And then when we talk about the different sustainable tourism practices, we are talking about the principles, the practices such as environment protection, economic development, and as well as social structures. So, when we talk about ensuring that tourism development is responsible and inclusive in communities so as they can experience a long-term and as well as a stability, stable and peaceful environment, we are meaning that we are taking into account the means and principles in which we can live peacefully for a very long time, but while taking into account tourism. Some of these principles have been defined here, just as I've stated, but I'll go directly to my question on how we can promote or achieve these goals. Well, one of my submission is we can achieve these goals by supporting our local enterprises. Like, for example, we have local enterprises whereby different groups of people, local communities have started up their businesses, and they have really strategically located themselves. Let me give an example of Bomu Women's Center, which is just strategically located it is on Kichumba-Nyobo Gate as you're heading to March Zone Falls. So, them being strategically located means that they are ready for markets. They are up for markets, so it is us to support them, trading their businesses, and as well as inviting tourists to come and get materials from them. They make handcrafts and many other things. So that is one way we can be able to achieve these goals we are talking about. Another way is emphasizing on environmental conservation. Environmental conservation is one way we can be able to protect our environment through taking into account eco-friendly activities and as well as waste management. By this, let me refer to one of the let me refer to Agenda 2030. Agenda 2030 of the Sustainable Development Goals, whereby it's talking about environment protection. That is number 13. It is talking about climate conservation. So as we refer to this, we can be able to protect our environment. And another is, we are talking about collaborating and partnering with various people, like for example, Beckham. We have partnered with Beckham as Miss Tourism, and it is supporting us, it is empowering us girls, and as well as other sponsors who are partnering with Miss Tourism to bring up the girl child to this level. So another thing would be educating the tourists and as well as the local people about the tourism practices, the sustainable tourism practices, which can be taken into account to ensure from a very personal perspective that we are able to live in this world, in this region, in this country, peacefully, and as well as taking into account tourism. Another thing would be focusing on things that generate economy, such as investing in infrastructure, such as ecologies and many others. We are taking into account sustainability, but as well as promoting tourism. Thank you so much.